something I say, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here.
Nicely, trying about the free, he'll take the jumper, gets it to go, and deep. Push the inside to Dufresne down to Bronner, layup, good. Good possession for the Wildcats. Nicely, Jack with three off the steal, gets it to go. Hi, and welcome to the Wildcat Network. I'm Brady Peterson.
And I'm Austin Honeycutt.
Thanks for being patient with us. We had to wait for the other people to get out so we could get in here, but we're ready for this matchup. We've got the Haven Wildcats against the Cheney Cardinals. The Cardinals coming to this one at 20-1, and Haven comes in at 19-3. Both teams looking for a chance to go to state.
Yeah, and this place is just packed. I don't think there's any seats. There's people standing even.
No, I'm glad I've got this chair because I don't know where I'd sit otherwise.
Oh yeah, both student sections completely packed. It's going to be a great night, and these two, the last time they did face off earlier this year, and it was actually right here for the Rupp Tournament Championship game where Haven gave Cheney their only loss of the year.
And both teams are going to be giving it their all. Wildcats have 6 seniors. All 5 of the starters are seniors. And the Cheney Cardinals have 4 seniors. But we've kind of seen a common theme. The team with the most seniors tends to play hard.
Yeah, and it's just a lot of leadership, and we've seen that with Haven throughout the year. So it's going to be a great game, and we're going to give it over to the PA as they're going to have the national anthem.
Association 3A Sub-State Final. Our championship tonight brings together from the Central Plains League, the Cheney Cardinals. And from the Central Kansas League, the Haven Wildcats. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise as we honor America with our national anthem, presented tonight by the Haven High School Band, under the direction of James Hurst. starting lineups in alternating fashion. First for Cheney, a 5'9" senior, number 1, Cameron Eastman. For the Wildcats, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Nash Ray. For the Cardinals, a 6' senior, number 3, Joshua Barnett. For Haven, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Dietrich Nicely. For Cheney, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Chase Robertson. For the Wildcats, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Gatlin Reinhardt. For the Cardinals, a 6'7" sophomore, number 24, Wade Thomas. For Hagen, a 6'3" senior, number 14, Blake Ritchie. For Cheney, a 6'3" senior, number 35, Carter Pointner. And for the Wildcats, a 6'6" senior, number 21, Dalton Bontrager. Your head coaches this evening for Hagen, Lonnie Paramore. For Cheney, Wendy Green.
Hi, and welcome back. Again, I'm Brady Peterson.
And I'm Austin Honeycutt.
And we've got a great matchup here. It's two powerhouses this season for 3A. Cheney 20-1. Their only loss coming to this Haven team in this gym for the RUP tournament, which Coach Paramore always stresses that RUP tournament. It's a great warm-up to the sub-state and state tournaments just because of how good it is.
Yeah, and I think both these teams, it kind of sucks that they got the seeding they did because I think both these teams should be in state. A couple of the best teams in 3A, like you said.
And just to recap, Heston beat Council Grove in the first game of the night here. So for the tip, we've got Quade Thomas and Dalton Bontrager. Wildcat fans and Cheney fans on their feet. Bontrager loses it. It'll be Burdick with the ball to start out for the Cheney Cardinals. Haven in their 1-3-1. Quade Thomas! Alley-oop!
What a start. The backside lob, and that's a perfect play against this 1-3-1 defense.
And a good message to send out the gate for the Cardinals. Wildcats need to do the same. Knisley with the ball. Cheney in a man. Bontrager had 25 points last game, now Reinhardt. Now Ray, he puts it up over Thomas, can't get it, rebound Burdick.
And Cheney has brought the energy here, a great defensive stand. Haven needs to develop some turnovers.
Burdick. Skip pass to Robertson. Thomas has Ray on him. Trapped by Reinhardt and Ray. Back out to Robertson. Over to Burdick. Eastman inside to Pointer, back out to Eastman. He'll take the three, can't get it. Rebound Wildcats. Bontrager over to Ray.
Great defense that time by the Wildcats. They need to get something going here to start the tone.
Reinhardt over to Ray. Wildcats living a motion offense. Knisley over to Ray. Wildcats taking their time as they do a lot of the season. Gets it to Ritchie. Over Pointer, can get it, and that'll be 2-all.
And a great pump fake by Blake Ritchie. And he's going to need to step up. We've seen him step up big in these last 2 weeks. We'll see if he can do it again tonight.
Ray almost strips the ball away. Now to Burdick. He'll drive into that 1-3-1. Kicks out, block. They call a foul on the three-point shot. Man, close call, just the shooter went to the ground. You got to call it.
Yeah, and that one was really unfortunate. Nash Ray, a great job of getting up there, real athletic move, but just a little too much on the body.
Yeah, and we've seen him do that a lot of times on those three-point shots. He can get up there. Pinter gets the first, and apologize in advance about the names. If you've been watching us for a while, we always got to do this because we're not great. And he gets the second.
And right here at the line is number 35, Carter Pinter, one of their best players.
He won the free throw contest at the Rupp, actually.
Yeah, and he's averaging close to 20 points a game.
And he misses that third one. I might have jinxed him. That's my bad. Ray. Now to Nisley. They're looking to get it inside to Bontrager. Nisley can't quite get it. It's a fight on the floor. Jump ball, Haven.
And they might have forced that one just a little too much. I know they want to get it into Bontrager. He's been their focal point on offense, and him and Nash Ray. But neither of them have scored so far.
Reinhardt one-on-one with Burdick, up and under. Can't get it. Rebound. Pinter, is that how you're saying it?
Pinter.
Pinter. Burdick. Over to Robertson. Inside to Thomas. Out to Robertson. Over to Burdick. They get an open three off of that. Can't get it to fall. Rebound.
And that should have been an offensive foul.
And he gets it.
He pushed off on that one, and they just missed it.
Cardinals up 4. Reinhardt. And foul. They call it on.
And they give that to Thomas, his first foul.
And that'll be big if the Wildcats can get him in foul trouble. Bontrager almost loses it. He's able to get back to Ray. Ray trapped in the corner. Gets through it to Ritchie. Out to Bontrager.
And Reinhardt has an open.
Tipped away by Robertson. And a jump ball at half court. Cardinals possession.
And this one's already getting aggressive. A bit of a tumble on the ground between those two. I'm sure some words were said, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a technical foul tonight.
And Robertson got a technical in that Rupp championship against the Wildcats. That was a real momentum shift. Kickball by Bontrager. Wildcats do that often.
Cheney's done a good job so far with this 1-3-1 defense. They've been sticking people in the high posts and the low posts, and it's been really effective.
Robertson over to Burdick. Lob up to Thomas. Nowhere near the basket, though, and it looked like maybe a walk, and it's a turnover anyway to Reinhardt. Now Ray has it, and he'll just go through that defense. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Bontrager. 4-6.
And I think he meant to do that. That was a pass. Unbelievable. Bontrager just right there at the right place, right time.
Pinter over to Burdick. Over to Robertson. Three from Eastman's good.
And nicely, that's the risk you take when you try to jump the ball.
Cheney keeping the Wildcats just out of reach. Nisley in the corner, back to Ray. Now Bontrager, he can shoot those threes, didn't quite have enough time there. Nisley. Over to Reinhardt, stripped away by Burdick. Reinhardt able to bring it back in. Cheney man defense all over the Wildcats right now.
Yeah, they're really aggressive as Reinhardt drives the basket. What a move.
Reinhardt can't get it. Rebound Burdick.
That one just went in and out. A great move from Reinhardt, not able to finish. Haven down by 5, 3:18 left to go in that first quarter.
Reinhardt almost loses it, or almost gets it, my bad. Three from Pinter is no good. Scramble, and Ray gets it. Up to Reinhardt, one-on-one with Robertson. He decides to slow it down. Over to Ray, he'll take the long three. Response by the Wildcats.
Huge three, and Nash Ray's been doing that all year long. He'll shoot him from anywhere.
Corner to Eastman, fakes it. Over to Robertson. They call a foul on Ray.
And that'll be his first.
And man, is that really his first? Because I thought he fouled on the three-point shot too.
No,
Says
that
first
was
on the board, but he was the one that jumped up against that three.
Yeah, you're right. They gave that to Reinhardt.
Okay, yeah. And that's a three off the bat. Can't get it. That's Reinhardt. And that was number 10, McDaniel.
Havens check in Brogan Ray and McGuire Jackwis. Bontrager misses it. Rebound Cheney.
Burdick. Cheney now with Wallace in. Robertson three is good. Cheney feeling it behind the line.
Yeah, they're moving it around really well. Haven might need to think about going to a 3-2.
Reinhardt over to Ray, and that's been an issue sometimes for the Wildcats. When the team can score threes, that 1-3-1 gets a little weak. Ray drives in, kicks out. Jackwis is taking it up. Foul, and he'll be at the, they say on the floor.
And that sure looked like he was going up for a shot, but they do have it on the floor. And they're going to call that one on Robertson.
Ray out to Ritchie. Trying to get it down to Bontrager. Good defense by Wallace. Lob up to Bontrager, and he puts it in. Good pass by Brogan Ray.
And that was a great play design right off that inbounds, and Haven just down by 3.
Burdick back to McDaniel. Cheney now slowing it down.
And a great interception.
And then popped out of his hand, but it's still Wildcats ball.
And they're going to get a foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul for Cheney. The fans not happy with that.
And Brogan Ray off the bench has been an instant spark for the Wildcats. He got a great assist on that last offensive play and then a steal there.
And he's just really aggressive, a great point guard. He kind of aids his brother Nash Ray. They're very similar.
Nash Ray has it now. Yeah, they are. Up to Bontrager. Wildcats swinging it. And an unfortunate error, but Bontrager gets it. Now Jackwis. Wildcats were able to come away with it. 3 from Nash Ray is off. Rebound is out of bounds on Brogan Ray.
They even got a couple looks there. That pass was a little low for Bontrager. Luckily they saved it, but they couldn't get any opportunities out of it.
And Cheney doing all they can to stop Dalton Bontrager from scoring points. Some other Wildcats are going to have to take over. Pointer in the corner. 3 is good.
Unbelievable, even through the contact. Haven needs to get a shot to go down here before the end of this first quarter. We've got 18 seconds left.
And the Wildcats, they always like to get this last shot. Ray over to Ray. Back to Ray. Gets a screen from Bontrager. Nash Ray takes it up on his own. Can't get it to roll. Pointner up to Burdick. 1 second. Puts it up. 3 is off, and that'll end the first quarter. Cheney up 15-9. And a really good first quarter for them from three-point land.
Yeah, Haven might have to switch to that 3-2 zone. But we're going to have to take a break here real quick, and here's a message from Keisha.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger. I don't grill it.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
And we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed that ad. A little bit of age on that ad.
Yeah, I don't think they've redone those in a while. We watched through those. That was our sophomore year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're a little goofy, but
yeah.
they get the message across.
Haven will start with ball out of the break.
Thomas returning for the Wildcats, 3, Dietrich Nisley.
Dietrich Nisley's going to come back in for this second quarter. Haven down by 6.
He'll pass it in to Ray. I look for more offense from the Wildcats. They usually don't stay quiet long. Gets it to Bontrager, now to Ray. Ray to Reinhardt, nice pass. Over Pointner, and he gets it. Gallon Reinhardt, somebody we've been talking about. He's got to get going. Give the Wildcats a third scorer.
And he looks calm and composed out there, so I expect a big game from him.
Robertson. Thomas, and he gets it. Nash Ray almost picked his pocket, but he was able to stay strong on that possession.
And Thomas, a great player. We saw that in that first game earlier this year. Just a sophomore, big physical inside presence.
Wildcats just moving the ball. Reinhardt with it. He wants the drive. Puts it up over Robertson. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Bontrager. That's off. Rebound Pointner. And Cardinals are headed the other way. Up to Eastman. Haven did a good job of getting back. Robertson will take that 3. Gets it!
And Cheney cannot miss right now. They take the 9-point lead.
Ray gets a screen from Bontrager. Reinhardt will take the 3 from the corner. Can't get it off the front of the rim. Thomas with the rebound.
Haven's going to have to force some turnovers here. Cheney's doing a great job of just swinging it around easy.
Eastman, nowhere to go. Over to Robertson, now to Burdick. Burdick, and he just travels. It'll be Haven ball.
And that's what they need to do, create these turnovers, and that's how they've won a lot of their games this year, is turning other teams over. I believe they turned Collegiate over 16 times in that game earlier this week, which, if you don't know, Collegiate's a very good team, so Haven needs more of that tonight.
Blake Ritchie now in for Jacquez. Reinhardt running the point. Wildcats just running their offense. Ray, kick out to Nisley. He's got an open 3. Can't get it to roll in. Pointner with the rebound.
And he's really struggled from that corner in the past couple games, but I expect him to get it going tonight.
Robertson high pass to Thomas. Almost takes out a fan. And man, I just looked over at the doorway. Almost all the doorways have a bunch of people standing at them.
Yeah, there's no seats in this place. It's a great atmosphere.
Wildcats need to get their offense moving a little. Reinhardt over to Ray. Thomas doing a good job of guarding Bontrager. Wildcats really been unable. That's a turnover. Burdick gets it and a foul.
And man, Haven just really stagnant on offense. And I know Nisley, he immediately recognized that that was not a good pass. And then he fouled, so that'll be his first.
And Haven and Cheney, I'll give props to them so far. It's been pretty good sportsmanship. I've seen both teams helping each other up. And maybe they saw that ad.
Maybe.
Burdick drives in, can't get it. Rebound Eastman. And that backside rebound on that 1-3 one's hard to get. Eastman 3's off. Rebound Ritchie.
Great board from Blake Ritchie.
Ray pushing up fast, has Robertson on him. Loses it to Burdick. Burdick has Thomas up ahead, gets it to him. He bursts it up and dunks it. Wow!
Unbelievable.
Timeout, Haven, and Cheney feeling it. Up 11.
And man, they are just unstoppable right now. Haven just turned the ball over too much, really just being sloppy.
And that's one of the best dunks I've seen on the Wildcat Network.
And make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to the Wildcat Network, go ahead and subscribe. I believe we're 12 away from the target goal. So, and Miller said if we don't hit that, we might have to walk home. So please go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
long
very
walk.
nice of him to say that, isn't it?
He did a great job. We only had about 10, 15 minutes to set up this place. We got here almost an hour early.
Hour early before the other game.
Before the 5 o'clock game.
Yeah.
And all 4 spots with the tables were filled.
Yeah.
And so we had to wait around a little bit, move out of the other section, actually. The Cheney crowd just came and invaded our space.
Yeah.
But we're glad to bring it to you. Also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and X @_Wildcat Network.
And thanks for watching us all season. If you've been an avid supporter, we much appreciate it. Richie gets it off the inbound back to Reinhardt. Montrager, surprised that he didn't shoot that 3. I mean, he was
on fire.
Really getting them all. He'll take this one over Wallace, and he gets it. I mean, why not?
He's continuing that hot streak. I mean, he had 4 of those just in the first half the other night.
And
and I don't know about that.
Reinhardt.
It looked like Reinhardt just kind of got tied up before. I thought that should have been a jump ball, but they give that to Reinhardt, and that's big. That's his 2nd foul.
And Jackals will have to sub in for him.
Number 2.
So could potentially be a big call there. Burdick over to Robertson, now Eastman. Cheney really wants to get the ball inside to Wallace. Nice passing by Cheney. Burdick with the 3, can't get it. Rebound, Bontrager. They call a foul on the Cardinals.
Yeah, and that's a great call this time. Bontrager holding it up high.
And that was kind of a give back call by the refs. I mean, very similar play there, just a fight for the ball, and they'll call a foul.
Ashray checks back in for Haven.
Cheney providing a little bit of press. Nisley taking it up the court. He gets through it. Now to Bontrager. Over to Ray. Jackless. Now to Bontrager. He'll take the 3 over Thomas's head. Can't get it this time. And Eastman's flying the other way. Poked from behind by Ray, and point-saving play there.
Yeah, he did a great job. He was wide open space, and that's what Ray does. He's very quick with his hands, very quick guy. And we saw that in football.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to race him in track.
No.
Eastman in the corner. Over to Burdick. Robertson now to Thomas. He'll take the 3. Responds to Bontrager's 3 with his own. The poster scoring from outside. And Jackless loses it. Wildcats really need to calm down.
Yeah, they're getting way too sped up right now. Cheney just being really aggressive with that man defense, showing why they're one of the best teams in the state.
Robertson about loses it with no defender. Now Eastman. Back to Robertson, over to Burdick. Cheney's going to call out a play. Inside to Wallace. They want to get it down to Thomas. Robertson takes the 3. Can't get it. Rebound Ritchie, and the Wildcats did a good job boxing out.
Yeah, they really did that time as Haven's pushing it down. Bontrager open, another 3, nope.
Fakes it, he'll shoot it from the free throw line. Contact, no call. Burdick with the rebound. Burdick picked from behind by Jackwis, but Eastman still gets the 3 off. Rebound Robertson, and out of bounds on him.
And Brogan Ray's going to check back in for Haven. We'll see if he can provide that same spark he had earlier in the game.
Haven, I believe, with only 3 points in this quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Haven just struggling on offense. We'll see if Brogan Ray can help that out.
Over to Ray. We need Nash Ray to get going. He had 22 against Collegiate. Bontrager over Pointner. Gets that one to fall finally.
They finally were able to get it into him, and if you get it into him, it's hard to stop him.
Man, he's got 9. It doesn't really feel like it. Pointner from the free throw line. Can't get it. Rebound, Ritchie.
And he's been great on the boards. Another one of the seniors for the Wildcats.
Ray thought about the 3 over to Jacquis. Back to Ray. He's got Eastman on him. Now to Bontrager. Wildcats swinging it around. Foul on Eastman. And way to force it by McGuire Jacquis. You just get into your defender. I mean, the offense has the advantage a lot in basketball.
Yeah, sometimes that's just what you have to do, and we see that a lot with Nash Ray. Just take it hard, take it physical to the basket, and a lot of times if they reach over, they're going to get the foul call.
Brogan Ray now with it. Over to Jacquis. Drives in, now to Bontrager. Barely gets it to him. Wildcats looking for any open shot. And an offensive foul on Gatlin Reinhardt.
That's going to be his third.
His third. Wow. Wow. That's huge.
And we just talked about him stepping up, maybe looking a little more composed tonight, but he's going to have to sit for the rest of this second half. The rest of this first half, sorry.
Timeout, Cheney. Up 9. A minute 30 left in this first half, and wow, a huge thing just happening there.
Yeah, Reinhardt, it's going to suck. He's also a great defender, really strong, quick as well. But he's going to have to sit with a minute 34 left in the half. You know,
Brogan Ray is a good sub, though, for him.
Yeah, he was really a spark coming in that first quarter. And I was just thinking, this is definitely a lot better than the last postseason game that we went to on the road. That Hoisington football game, oh my. I'm still cold from that.
Yeah. That was the worst weather I've watched high school football in.
Thankfully, WeatherPod saved us a little bit.
Yeah. Eastman over to Robertson, now inside to Pointner. He'll shoot it over Ritchie's head, can't get it to fall. Thomas with the putback dunk!
And he's just putting on a show tonight. He's got 11 points.
And we did not see this from him that last time Haven played. Cheney. 3 from Jacquis from downtown, can't get it. Rebound, Pointner.
And they're looking for a lob.
Up to Thomas, can't get that lob. Wildcats come away with it, but then they lose it. Thomas going the other way. Bontrager in, he's fouled by Ray. And that's a good call. Brogan Ray was all over his arm.
And I mean, if you're going to foul like that, he did good. Make sure he doesn't get the basket. Make him do it the hard way.
Thomas at the line, and he's been a great player this game.
Yeah, he's got 11 of their 27 points and doesn't add to it.
Free throw, yeah.
Dietrich Knisley's going to check back in for the Wildcats.
.52 seconds left in this first half. Thomas can't get the second, so nothing there. Wildcats come away up to Knisley, into Bontrager. They want to get down to Ritchie. Ritchie has it, and offensive foul on Ritchie.
And that was definitely a flop. And I don't think his feet were still moving.
And sometimes it just works.
Yeah, but you got to give credit to the refs. It is a tough job. And I know
Coach Paramore letting the ref know about it.
This one's going to get physical towards the end. I can just feel it.
Burdick. Wildcats in that 3-2 now. Back to Burdick. You got Eastman in the corner if they want him.
And they're content with just taking the last shot going into the half with the lead.
And they've got 11 seconds.
And he almost turned that over.
Burdick on his own. Up and no good. Rebound Ritchie. 4, 3, 2, 1. And Ray's shot is no good. Cheney up 11 at the half, 27-16. And Wildcats have started pretty slow out of the gate.
Yeah, this just shows how good this Cheney defense is playing. Not many teams, I don't think any teams have limited Haven to 16 points in the first half.
And I'm really impressed with them compared to the last time we played them. They've improved, or they were having an off day then, I don't know.
Well, after that loss to Haven, their only loss on the year, they've been beating teams, almost every team, by 20 or more points. The only exception was Heston, but they beat them by 7.
And the Wildcats lost to Heston. So we'll have to see what happens in the second half. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in like 4 minutes. We'll come back for a little bit of a halftime show.
Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
And we're back here with about 2 minutes till the second half. And great first half from Cheney, up 11 on this Haven team that really hasn't been down this big all year.
No, and they're a team that's not going to give up easily, though, especially with the 6 seniors on the roster. I expect a big game from at least half of them in the second half.
Gatlin Reinhardt, a senior, is going to have to sit for a little while with 3 fouls. I mean, that's, in most cases, not until the fourth quarter, maybe the end of the third.
Yeah, and I think a big thing that Cheney has done well as far as defensively, Nash Ray only has 3 points. Just that one 3-pointer. And he's been, I mean, the other night he had 22 points.
And Dalton Bontrager with 9. That's also pretty surprising.
I mean, Haven just turning the ball over a little too much. They need to just slow it down, not get sped up by this Cheney team, and know that they're not out of it yet. It's only an 11-point lead.
And what defense? Do we think Haven's going to play 3-2 the rest of the game? Or are they going to try the 1-3-1 again?
I think they'll just stick to the 3-2. If that's not what, they might even have to go man.
And it's a good matchup. Haven has Ritchie and Bontrager, and Cheney has Wallace and Thomas. And, man, pretty comparable heights. Logan Wallace, though, the sophomore, 6'9", Austin. Wow.
That is crazy.
As Christian's running across the floor, the Haven manager.
So Reinhardt is going to start out there. He's just going to have to be smart with those 3 fouls.
And that's not really his style of play. So we'll see how this goes. He plays tough. Robertson over to Eastman. See if the Cardinals can be as potent on offense as they were before, as Robertson puts it up to start it off. Made that look easy.
Yeah, that was a great little floater. He just split the defense like Swiss cheese.
That's a new one, Austin.
I just had Swiss cheese earlier today.
Just plain Swiss cheese, just a slice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Definitely not part of a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Reinhardt up to Ritchie, and Eastman was ready for it.
Yeah, and he just didn't see him on the backside.
And something happened. I don't know what's going on.
And I told you I figured it would get pretty physical. And I think he's about to get another technical.
I don't think so. Right? Wouldn't he?
Would they call a double foul?
Yeah,
double foul. Okay.
I got one of those once. I know you've heard the story before, Austin.
Yep.
I've had one of those once. It's kind of a weird call you don't see very often, but I missed what happened, really. It's a lob up to Thomas. Reinhardt was all over that. Thomas puts it up, can't get it. Rebound Nisley.
Great defense.
Ray has it now. Over to Bontrager. Burdick on Bontrager. A little bit of a mismatch there. Over to Nisley. Ray backs it up. He's going to take it in the middle. Nowhere to go. Good defense by Cheney. 3 from Bontrager is no good. Rebound Nisley. He's been all over the loose balls this game. Ritchie. Ray. Back to Nisley. Wildcats doing a good job of moving the ball. Reinhardt.
What a move.
Nice move.
And he just split the defenders. A really good up and under move.
Man, I'm pretty sure he slapped the backboard there. Burdick. Now Robertson. Kick ball by Bontrager.
And I apologize on the clock.
Yeah, Austin's doing double duty tonight. He's running the scoreboard and the clock.
This thing doesn't like to be much of a touchscreen sometimes. You really have to press into it, dig my nails in.
Eastman setting up a play. Over to Burdick. Now Robertson back to Burdick. He's got an open three. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. It's a loose ball. Thomas comes away with it. Puts it up and fouled. And yeah, Ritchie just hit him hard there.
And Ritchie had the ball in his hands, and just no call, wasn't able to bring it down, I guess.
We've seen him kind of struggle with that this year a little. Able to bring those rebounds in.
And that's Blake Ritchie's second foul.
Ref's going to have all the players tucking their jerseys.
And we've talked about that. Sometimes they let that go.
Yeah. When it gets physical, they get untucked a lot. Thomas missed the first. And it's an interesting rule anyway to me.
Yeah. But I guess it's for player safety a little bit. And as good as Thomas has been, he's not been a great free throw shooter.
That makes him 1 for 4 on the night. Reinhardt with it, now to Ray. Robertson tasked with guarding Ray. Now to Reinhardt. Gets a screen from Bontrager, nowhere to go. Over to Nisley, he'll take the three, can't get it off the rim. Rebound Robertson. I think the Cardinals are okay with the Wildcats taking those threes. They haven't been great tonight, as it's a kick ball by Bontrager.
And that's what's different between tonight's game and that game earlier in the week against Collegiate. Haven couldn't miss from three, and tonight they're struggling.
Yeah, I believe Dalton Bontrager had 4 threes that night.
Just unbelievable.
Burdick to Thomas in the corner. He's got Ray on him. Now to Burdick. He's able to snatch that out of the air. Nice pass to Thomas, and Ray was just in a bad spot.
And he got up there again. That was a hard foul.
That'll be Nash Ray's second foul. Neither team really in much trouble. Haven has a host of players with 2 or more, though. Thomas gets the first. He just needs a little bit of a warm-up on those free throws.
I guess. It's not going to work in the state tournament if they make it, though.
Thomas gets the second.
Haven down by 14, 5:05 left to go in the third.
Ray, one-on-one with Burdick. Fakes the three, tries to get contact. Rebound Robertson. Man, I can't speak. Burdick. And a foul on Ray. That's his third. That's big.
And he's just a little aggravated there. Tried to get the charge, but just really didn't get his feet set.
Wildcats really only play 7 players. So they got to be smart.
And Jackless and Brogan Ray are going to come in for Haven.
Wallace in for Cheney. Burdick over to Robertson. Back to Burdick. We've seen a lot of this, just back and forth passing. Robertson will take the three. Oh. Can't get it. A little bit too much power there.
That one is well wide of the mark.
Ray over to Bontrager. Now to Jackwis. Jackwis drives it out to Ray, and he can't get it. Rebound Nisley. Puts it up, no good, but he'll be at the line.
And Dietrich Nisley does not want to go down. He is just all over the floor.
And those drive-ins and kick-outs have worked really well for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the in-and-out action is great. I'd like to see them maybe try to get it down to the posts a little bit more. I know Bontrager's being double-teamed as
Nisley can't get the first free throw to fall.
That's been like a good thing for them this year, is when they can get it in the posts, even if they can't score, they can kick it out for free. We haven't seen much of that tonight.
Nisley gets the second. Wildcats down 13. Cheney can't get too lazy here. 13-point lead's not much against the Haven team, as It's tipped away by Nisley. 3 seconds in the lane on Wallace. And rare call.
Yeah, that's another one. Just like we were talking about the jerseys, they don't call that much. Thankfully, he was watching for that and got the right call. Cheney's still in his full court press.
Bontrager over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt has Thomas on him, might be able to take advantage of that. Reinhardt all the way. Up and through, can't get it. Rebound Robertson. That was a nice look. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, that's just what they wanted.
Eastman in the corner for three. Good! Cameron Eastman's been great from three-point land tonight.
Yeah, that's his second three already. 3:30 and counting left to go. Haven down by 16.
And maybe I was getting people mixed up, Austin. Bontrager double teamed over Burdick, and he gets it to fall. Not much can stop Dalton Bontrager.
No, and that was just a great move, good footwork, and he's in double digits now with 11.
Robertson over to Thomas. He's in the corner. Over to Robertson. He'll take another three. Can't get that to go. Rebound Nisley.
Yeah, Robertson's just been off tonight.
And if you're Cheney, I don't know if you really want that three. I mean,
no, I think they really need to be slower with the ball, pass it around more.
See if Wildcats can take advantage of it. Nisley calling out a play over to Ray. Robertson on him. Now to Reinhardt. Thought about the shot. Bontrager has it. Wallace straight up. And Bontrager over to get it over that 6'9". Wallace.
And Bontrager just playing great right now. He's got 13 points. Paramore trying to fire up the crowd as Haven's now down by 12.
Thomas with Bontrager on him. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. A little bit of contact, but the Wildcats come away with it. Cheney student section back to life. Nisley three, no good. Burdick. Over to Eastman. He got a screen from Wallace. And Wallace loses it.
So Haven will put some new in. Nash Ray and Blake Ritchie come in. And now is when you want Nash Ray, who's been a great three-point shooter all year. Now is when he needs to come in and make those.
McDaniels in for Cheney. Ray, one-on-one with McDaniel. Over to Bontrager. He'll take the three. Can't get it to roll in. Rebound McDaniel.
And Cheney, credit to them, a great box out to get that rebound.
Burdick over McDaniel. Thomas, three from the corner. No good. Rebound Ritchie. Up to Ray. He's got Thomas on him.
And Bontrager's got an advantage down there if they can get it to him.
Ray will shoot the three. Can't get it. Rebound Bontrager.
And that's a foul.
McDaniel just trying to box him out, and Bontrager went up.
And that one's going to get called every day. That's the third team foul for Cheney.
Toller in now for Cheney. A shorter lineup for the Cardinals.
And this is where Haven needs to take advantage with their two bigs in.
Bontrager, Pointner on him. Bontrager double teamed. Ritchie gets the rebound and he loses it. And foul on Toller, and that's a good call. He just swung his arm around. 4 fouls now on Cheney for this quarter. Haven also with 4.
And maybe that'll help spark something in this team. The gym sure getting loud.
Haven still has to get some baskets.
Yeah, they've been doing better on defense, but a little dry on offense.
Ray has Ray in the corner. Over to Bontrager. Now to Ray. Minute left in this quarter. I'm not sure if Haven will wait for the last shot. Maybe they will. I
think they're just trying to set up a play.
Ray will take it against Pointner. Puts it up. Doesn't roll in. And They call it on the floor, too. And that's 4 on Cheney now. I thought that was 4. Or
No, that was
5.
4 before, and Coach Paramore is going over there to explain that. That was supposed to be the 5th foul.
That's supposed to be the...
That should be the 5th team foul for Cheney, because I've been tracking it here, and that's the
That
big
should
thing.
be the 5th.
And I'm going to leave it on as 5th on our scoreboard.
And Paramore's asking about it, and I would be too. That's an interesting thing. I don't know. Ray, 3. No good. Rebound. Cheney. And man, that's a huge loss for Haven. That should have been 5. Kohler has it, puts it up, and good.
So Cheney gets 2 more, extends the lead up to 14, their biggest lead.
Haven gonna look for the last shot. Cheney fans getting loud. 9 seconds. Ray calling up Richie. Ray takes it himself, puts it up, and he's fouled.
And one. What a play from Nash Ray, and that gets this momentum stopped a little bit. Maybe it'll be able to carry over into the 4th quarter. And that was the 3rd foul on number 1, Cameron Eastman. He's going to get checked out. Dietrich Nisley also checking in for Haven.
And for Bontrager, he'll get a second rest. Just 1 second for him. Ray can't get the free throw. Rebound Ray, puts it up, no good. Haven down 12 at the end of this quarter. Cheney continues their ways into this second half.
Yeah, and they've just been up by 10 for quite a while now since the beginning of that. Since the beginning of the half, they were up by 11, and we're going to have to take a short break here after a word from Keisha.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
And we're back for this 4th quarter. Cheney up 12. Haven's got some work to do if they want to get back in this. Haven't really been closer than 2 scores all game.
Yeah, they're going to need some shooting, especially from 3, where they haven't been too good tonight.
Wildcats with 6 seniors. Let's see how bad they want it. Ray with the ball. Robertson causes a toss-up. Cheney ball.
And that just seems like it was a quick call. Ray was still fighting for it, where there was a call earlier, same amount of time, but Haven can't do anything about that. They've got to get going here on defense. They switch back into the 1-3-1.
Burdick. Up to Thomas. Over to Burdick in the corner. Cheney playing a little slower against this 1-3-1 now. Robertson. Batted away by Ritchie, but they were able to kill 30 seconds.
And we saw this last year actually in the sub-state championship game where Haven was down by double digits and then Ellsworth just ran the clock down.
Another thing, we've been fighting for it all year. Shot clock, we're ready for that implementation. Burdick 3, I can't speak, Austin. Happens. My mom's an English teacher, don't let her watch this.
So a big 3 from Burdick.
Wild, Ray puts it up and fouled. He'll have 2 at the line. He missed his last free throw.
And normally a pretty good free throw shooter. He was in the finals for the Rupp Tournament free throw contest earlier this year.
To the line, number 1, Max Ray.
Every point is going to matter, so these are some big free throws.
Ray misses the first, man. Uncharacteristic for him. And Austin, I just had one of those moments where I was like, wait, where's my phone? It's in my pocket.
Oh.
And he gets the second. Haven down 14. Burdick and McDaniel back and forth.
Haven going to need a pressure a little bit. They can't sit back and wait.
McDaniel will take the three. Can't get it. And the rebound, Pointner. He'll just go up and toss
jump
up.
ball.
Jump ball. Wow. A lot of contact for a jump ball, but the Wildcats will take it.
And that may be a makeup call for that call earlier that was really quick.
Now Cheney in a press.
Haven's done pretty good against this full court press. Really haven't turned the ball over too much.
It's a screen from Bontrager. Reinhardt has it. Over to Nisley. It's it over to Ritchie. Wildcats moving the ball well. Reinhardt with Pointner on him. Good spin move. Can't get the and one, but it'll be at the line.
And Gatlin Reinhardt just has a great spin move. It gets the defenders 99% of the time, and it did there for the foul. Couldn't quite get the bucket. Haven can keep this up and get Cheney into foul trouble or get them to 5 fouls. That'll help them greatly.
But the Wildcats got to make their free throws.
Returning for the Cardinals, number 13, Chase Robertson.
It's nice to have Noah Miller at the home games right by as the stats guy because we don't know anything right now. Makes the second, but I'd say Haven's probably shooting around 50% from the line, which is not what you want.
No, they've been struggling tonight, and they've been struggling to hit anything.
Burdick out to Pointner. Over Reinhardt, can't get it to fall. Rebound Bontrager, and Cheney just going too fast, up 13. Nisley has it over to Ray. Ray drives in, out to Reinhardt. He'll take a three. Can't get it to roll in. Tapped away by Nisley, and he's been all over the court tonight. Bontrager from the free throw line gets it.
And that's his shot, and a timeout for Haven.
Wildcats not going away in this fourth quarter, down 11.
And how about Dietrich Nisley, one of the 6 seniors on this team, and he's just flying around. He's doing a great job, and he was able to get that back out to another Haven player.
He's not a scorer, but he does about everything else.
Yeah, he's had his moments in this year where he's been really great from 3, but he's just struggled the past couple weeks. Make sure if you are not subscribed to the Wildcat Network, go ahead and subscribe. And I haven't checked our numbers, but hopefully did we get to the mark?
You can still keep subscribing, though. I mean, that's fine with us. And
I just didn't want to have to walk home.
Follow the Instagram and Facebook and X. We post content all the time. Supports Mr. Miller. Next year he'll have to find a new crew, so we'll be eager. We'll be wanting to watch how those guys do, whoever it is. We cover football and basketball and wrestling and volleyball, commentary for football and basketball.
Yeah, we had some people like, oh, you want to do wrestling? I honestly have no idea how to commentate wrestling.
I don't know. I would have just been like, they're on top of each other. They're rolling around. I don't know any. Yeah. Burdick with Ray on him. Both teams just with kind of a light press. Robertson. Now Burdick drives in. Nice pass to Thomas. Just can't bring it in. Cheney now having a sloppy fourth.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of a turnover problem here in the second half. That was a great look. Haven needs to capitalize, down 11, 5:15 left to go.
Every possession almost needs to be a score. Ray. Tipped up. Reinhardt comes away with it. Now back to Reinhardt. Over to Bontrager. 3 over Thomas is good. Dalton Bontrager trying to get us everybody fired up.
And he's got 18, just a big score for the Wildcats.
Burdick, lob up to Thomas is no good. Rebound Ray. Wildcats could take advantage of this. Ray to Bontrager, loses it. Eastman comes away with it, and Cheney's going the other way. Burdick with Ray on him. Now Robertson has an open 3. Can't get it. Pointner tipped away by the Wildcats, and it'll be Cheney ball. And I don't know why Reinhardt didn't grab it. It was clearly hit by Haven.
And that was just a silly mistake as Cheney calls a timeout.
Cheney's got to slow it down here. With 4:25 left in this fourth quarter. Up 8.
And yeah, they've really been going fast and getting quick shots when they're up. I mean, they're up 8 now. They were up by as much as 14, where they just needed to kind of chew some clock. But Haven's defense, they went back to that 1-3-1, and I think it's working for them here in the second half.
Yeah. Cheney's not been hitting as many threes this second half, which is big.
And I expect Nash Ray to step up on offense a little bit. He's been quiet, 6 points tonight, but a great three-point shooter, and he drives the ball really well.
Thomas has it against Bontrager, just backs him down. Can't get it to roll in, though. Wildcats able to get back in, and if they can get a shot here. 4 minutes left. Bontrager with another 3. Can't get that to fall. Rebound Thomas.
That one was just in and out.
Burdick to Eastman. Over to Pointner. Back to Burdick. Over to Thomas. Loses it. Jackals comes away with it. Wildcat defense playing well.
And that was Reinhardt being careful with those 3 fouls, but a great strip.
Haven fans trying to get the team going. Wildcats setting up a one-on-one against Thomas, and Ray gets it over Thomas' head.
And that's what we were talking about. Nash Ray just taking
and
over.
A foul
and
on Ray, his third. Well, I think his 4th. Yeah, his 4th foul, so that'll keep him out of this for a while.
And that was just not a smart play. He just did great offensively, just being a little too aggressive. Haven just down by 6 now, 3:21 left to go in the 4th.
Robertson to pass in, gets it to Burdick. Has Brogan Ray on him. Burdick, fouled by Ray.
And nobody came up to stop the ball, and that's just a lack of communication for the Wildcats.
And that really hasn't been how the 1-3-1's been. They haven't let them drive in a lot this year, any team, but tonight just letting them get away with too many. Burdick will be at the line. Can't get the first free throw. Cheney hasn't had much scores here in this 4th. Burdick gets the second. Ray with it. 3 minutes left in this game. It all comes down to who wants this state berth more. Reinhardt gets it into Bontrager, and he's fouled, and 1 for Dalton Bontrager.
Wow. And Haven is right back in this one. 2:58 left to go. Bontrager, that's his 20th point.
And he's had to be big so far.
Well, they've finally been able to get it into him, and that's been a big thing. And that's
Robertson goes out with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Both teams with a player on the bench with 4. Bontrager's been pretty consistent from the free throw line. Gets it. 3 the old-fashioned way. Burdick over to Eastman. Jack was on him. Jack was really on him. Now over to Burdick. Burdick drives through, nowhere to go. Good defense by the Wildcats. Haven in a man defense. Pointner with the ball. Crowd getting excited. Eastman fouled by Jackwis, and that's a good call. 3 on Haven and 3 on Cheney.
Jackwis is just going to be physical, so he'll get some of those, but Haven needs to be smart.
Burdick to pass in. Gets it to Pointner. Back to Burdick. Burdick's who they want to be the ball handler. He's also their quarterback. Eastman with Jackwis on him, puts it up, and a foul on Jackwis. It's on the floor.
And I don't think he needed that one. It looked like Eastman was just a little bit too out of control. But that is going to be the 14th foul with 2:23 left to go. Haven down by 4.
Burdick over to Eastman. And a foul on Thomas.
Wow. So that's a turn of events. Thomas, his second foul, but that is the 14th foul for Cheney.
Ray now in for Jackwis. Haven down 4 on offense. Cheney been unable to score much here in this 4th. Haven's got a real shot at it. Ray. Gets a screen from Reinhardt, doesn't use it. Ray over to Nisley.
Haven slowing it down.
2 minutes flat. Ray, over to Ray. Trying to get inside to Bontrager, and they do. Double team with Thomas on him. Puts it up and good! He can't miss!
And now it's a 2-point game. The winner of this gets the trip to Hutchinson.
Dalton Bontrager with 23. Burdick over to Robertson. Now to Burdick. Cheney needs some points. Burdick against Ray, puts it up, no, and they do call a foul.
Wow. So that is going to be the 5th foul. They're going to give it on Bontrager, his 2nd.
And these free throws are huge.
Yeah, you are right. Big free throws from the senior.
This gym is ready to explode. Burdick misses the first.
Wow.
Mr. Miller's even getting excited.
And Blake Ritchie checks in for Haven, a real physical rebounder, so that's what he's going to be in there for.
Burdick gets the 2nd. Cheney up 3. Haven doesn't need a 3. A minute 30 left. They can take a 2. Gets a screen from Reinhardt. Ray to Ray. Timeout Haven. A minute 20. This is a big possession for the Wildcats.
And do you think they drop a play just to tie it up?
I don't know. I think you drive in. Cheney has 4 fouls. You'll be at the line. Take Nash Ray to the basket.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I wouldn't be surprised if they run one of the plays where they have it up here on this left side of your screen and then come over with the big man, screen him, and give Nash Ray the option to drive it or kick for the 3.
A minute 20 is plenty of time. If Cheney's able to get this back, they really need to take more time off the clock. They have not been great about that this 4th quarter.
No, and they've been getting turned over. Haven doing a really good job in the man defense. And make sure to tune in after, stay around, and we have a little farewell video for you.
Yeah,
This will be our last
This is our last game, no matter what, win or lose. Everybody on their feet now. Haven needs 3. Up to Ray. Ray in the corner. They want to get it to Bontrager.
They didn't get their look.
Trying to get it to Ritchie. They do. Pointner on him. Ritchie Over to Ray. 3 to tie. Can't get it. Rebound Thomas. Cheney going the other way. They need to slow it down. 5 fouls on Haven. Robertson to Burdick and fouled by Ray. 43 seconds. It's not over yet. Man, Brogan Ray had the shot the Wildcats wanted, just couldn't get it to go.
And that one just went in and out. And as good as he's been, he just couldn't get that one.
And we'll see. The Cheney Cardinals haven't been great all night on free throws. Neither team has. We'll see if Burdick can get it. And he does. Cheney up 2 scores.
Haven is fighting in this one. 43 seconds left. Winner of this one makes it to the state tournament.
Burdick can't get the second. 4-point game. Haven with the ball. 40 seconds left.
They've got to go quick, but be smart about it.
Ray to the corner to Ray. And he turns it over to Pointner. No call. A lot of contact, and it's a foul on Reinhardt. And that's his 4th.
Bontrager was just getting hugged inside by a couple guys, but they didn't call anything on it. And Penter, one of the best players for Cheney, he only has 7 points tonight. They've really had a lot of guys step up.
Dalton Bontrager with 23. Win or lose, he's giving it his all. Pointner gets the first. Nisley will check in for the Wildcats.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 3, Dietrich Nisley.
They're trying to put all their shooters out there. I'm surprised McGuire Jackless hasn't gone in.
Yeah, me too. Coach Frieden says one more stop for Cheney. And they get the rebound. Wildcats forced the foul.
That was just a tough bounce off the rim. I mean, there's really not much else you can do about that.
Leading scorer for the Cardinals is Thomas with 14.
And he had that big first half as they missed the first one.
Coach Paramore calling for a strong box out from the Wildcats. Eastman, second free throw, up and good. Still a 2-possession game. Ray with the ball. Wildcats need to score fast. 24 seconds left. Ray will take the 3. Can't get it. Rebound Reinhardt. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Ray. No good. Rebound Burdick. And he's fouled with 13 seconds.
And Haven just with a number of opportunities, not able to capitalize. And if Cheney can knock a couple of these down, this one is going to end the Wildcat season.
Man, they had every chance there. Burdick misses the first, as he's done all night. Missed the first and make the second.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. We'll see if the trend continues. Haven hoping for a miss, down by 6.
And he gets it. Timeout Cheney. Cheney fans now starting to feel they've got it. And with 13 seconds, you start to wonder.
Yeah, and if they do end up pulling this one out, this is definitely going to be one of the 3A teams to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I think both of the teams from this regional are going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Heck, they could even face off in the championship game again.
Heston Swathers took last year off, but they had a three-peat. 3 state titles in a row for them before that. And just a great turnout from both fan bases tonight here in Halstead. 2 great small communities that really support their teams. We'll see what happens in this last 13 seconds. Cheney is going to be on defense. You almost wonder if they'd foul.
I think they might wait a little bit. I don't know what the theory is behind calling that timeout. I think he's just telling them to play smart, really. You can't foul him on a 3. Don't do anything dumb.
Bontrager gets a screen to Ray. 10 seconds. Ray puts it up. Can't get it off the glass. Rebound Robertson, 5 seconds. Coach Paramore says no foul. And that'll do it. Cheney gets to state a big win over the Wildcats and revenge. A win 46-39 and revenge. And Haven, for them, just a great effort and a great season. They end the year 19-4, and Dalton Bontrager, man, he gave it his all, 23 points, and he was
the leader in that comeback.
He was doing a lot, just can't get it, and just disappointing if you're Haven with 6 seniors.
Yep. And this will be our last live stream as well. Sorry about that.
But there's the awards assembly first here. So we'll let that go. And then we'll have some closing moments.
And their seniors, Nash Ray, McGuire Jacquez, Dietrich Keisley, Gatlin Reinhardt, Blake Ritchie, and Bolton Dontrager, the Haven Wildcats. Congratulations, Coach Robbie Paramore and the Wildcats. And now your sub-state champions. Best of luck next week in Hutchinson, the Cheney Cardinals. Congratulations, Coach Rudy Breeden and the Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of USD 440, Halsted Nemley, and Halsted High School, and the Kansas State High School Activities Association, we thank you for your attendance here today and throughout the week. Please have a safe report.
And my headset was up. Rookie mistake for being my last stream.
Gotta know better.
We've got a couple closing thank yous, I guess. Okay.
And we found your pen, Brady.
Oh, thank you. And man, that thing's just eluded me a lot this year. If it's not a pencil falling lead out.
Shout out to Mr. Higgins.
We just got one more subscriber, I think.
I like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, should I get an autograph now?
So yeah, a little bit of compliments there from Mr. Higgins.
It's always
great
fun to see the fan interactions. I like that.
But before we play our video, before I play it, so I'll sum this up. So 4 years ago, basically, we started doing this. I thought it'd be fun to do it. Mr. Clements, Haven had kind of had a live stream before, not quite as big as it is now. I asked Austin to do it with me, and he was kind of on the fence.
Yeah, I was skeptical at first.
He decided to try it out, and to my knowledge, we both enjoyed the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I think we did now.
A little nervous.
We've been doing it all this time. Sophomore year, we did the Wildcat Classic in the football season, same as freshman year. Then last year, we kind of took on more with the guys and the football team, and now this year, we were doing it all. And we've had a lot of great moments through all that time. We may have said a couple things we regretted, for sure.
Happens,
for sure. We made Mr. Miller delete a few things off the live stream. And it went pretty well, though. One of my favorite achievements for this stream was getting all my friends involved. After all, they were a little skeptical before, but we ended up getting everybody involved, and they all really loved it and found a bunch of interest in it. And hitting 1,000 subscribers was also pretty fun. We didn't know we'd ever hit that with being seniors, but that wouldn't be possible without the two teachers that's helped us through this. Mr. Clements got us started on this. We had a blast with him, really helped us get our love for it, and we just really enjoyed it with him. He was fun. And then Mr. Miller took over after Clements left and really pushed the channel beyond what we thought it could be.
Yeah.
Challenged us to be better, and he never settled for good enough. That's my favorite quote from good enough. He doesn't like that. Good enough.
Yep.
That's not good enough for him. But that's just a big thank you to those two guys. And to all the others that have helped with camera and scoreboard, and all the people that have supported us, told us we were doing good, even though we might not have been. We definitely didn't always do very good. That Hoisington game, I don't remember what I said. It was so cold.
Oh, I know. I was shivering. I died.
To all my family for always watching and supporting me, that's a thank you for all the sports I do and everything. But they've always even went back and watched this when they've been at the games. Finally, thanks to you, Austin. You took this on with me, and we just never looked back. We always enjoyed it, always kept doing more, and I've loved doing it with you. It was really all about sitting with one of my best friends and watching the sports we love and talking about them like we would have done in the student section.
Yep, in the student section or at home.
You've been a great co-commentator.
And you have too, Brady. I've had a lot of fun.
Thank you. And the last thing for me is, in the words of Paul Clements, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
I like that. And I just have a few quick things. I mean, you took a lot from me. You did it pretty well.
I'm sorry. I should have shared that with you. My bad.
No, you're good. And I just want to say thank you to my family for always supporting me, and my grandparents, my aunt and uncle. They've watched some. Big thanks to Luke and Sparkle for being great supporters. And one last shout out to superfan Scott. Hopefully he's watching. But I want to thank the staff at Haven as well. I mean, especially over the last few years, they've even said they like watching the streams more than coming to the games. So it's always great to hear that. And thanks to Noah Miller and Dalton Bontrager, like you said, they helped out with camera starting. And Kobe Ratzloff has been doing the scoreboard all year. And finally, a huge thanks to Mr. Miller for doing everything. And he does a lot of behind-the-scenes work. And
yeah, and
we'll have some other stuff for the rest of the year,
to build
too.
on that, we kind of forced Miller to do this. And so really, just thank you, Mr. Miller. We couldn't have done it without you. Definitely wouldn't have been as good without him. So, I mean, I think that's it. Cheney just wins it tonight, and they'll be at state this coming week. Enjoy this video, and that's all from Halstead High School. Good night, and see you later.
All right, so like I said, we've got our freshman commentators, Brady, Austin. You guys were listening in, and now it's time to go ahead and get us started with this football game, isn't it?
Yes.
These two guys, Brady Peterson and Austin Honeycutt. Guys,
here, I finally got the popcorn kernel out of my tooth. It took me a while, but I finally got it. Trying to find a big bug that we were searching for. We saw this humongous bug. You can barely see it. It blends in with the tree. Ray's gonna kick off. Yeah, that'll be 4th down, and the Panthers will have to punt. Punt. Sorry, punt. I'm thinking of golf. We've been golfing. Yeah, we have.
The hoops. Ray travel, they call. And just too many steps without any dribbles. I guess that's the definition of a travel, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess he did a James Harden special. Double step back.
And woo, don't take 4 Tic Tacs at once. That's fiery. That's a lot of men. Loses it, and that's backcourt. That's just a, I guess, for lack of a better word, silly mistake.
Yeah, very silly.
Even down 1. My voice down completely.
And Austin's still struggling with that one Skittle, I guess. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta make it like a puree. You gotta grind it down to dust.
And I just pulled a basketball season again and lost the end of my pencil and all the limbs.
Yeah, Miller's not gonna be happy about that.
It's gonna be hard to find up here.
Maybe you should stop messing with the pencil, Brady. Gotta get that pocket tissue.
Did we really have to do that,
Yep,
Austin?
we did.
I mean, I've heard it too much in the NFL. I think I have to say it. That looked a little Mahomey.
Oh, get this guy out of here.
No, I got this nice. Let's talk about this. I've got this nice KU water bottle.
Very sleek, very demure, very nice.
Oh my. Oh, Austin. A lot of talking in your middle school days.
Yeah, on the sidelines to my teammates.
Shout out to our camera guys. Wyatt, Wyatt Bontrager. And
That's
you're
the man.
Not gonna say anything. You're just gonna stand there looking pretty.
There comes that dog again. I know, we might have to take him outside at halftime. Go for a little walk. You got it.
Choked on my own saliva.
Oh, man.
Good way to start the game for me.
Bronner gets it to go.
And looked like Senator Dufresne, tripped over the line. Maybe a ghost pushed her or something.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night from Haven High School. See you next time.
Till he goes.